Oh my gosh, guys. I got the apartment. Oh my gosh. Sorry if there's any mess in the background, by the way. It's just been a bit hectic. I actually can't believe this is freaking happening. Like, I honestly can't believe it. But I have been searching high and low for the perfect apartment. Now, I know the perfect apartment probably doesn't exist, but London is just crazy. That is Pringles, by the way, no shame. So as you guys know, I've lived at home my whole life. I've never moved out of my house, so this is a massive step for me. But as you guys know, if you watched my goals for this year, you would have seen that one of my biggest goals was to move out on my own. And guys, I actually think that it's a possibility because I am going to my very first apartment viewing today. And I know this sounds really naive, and I know a lot of people that have rented before are probably going to think that I am very naive for thinking that this could be the one, but I actually think that this one could be the one. So many apartments haven't worked out that just viewings didn't end up happening, but I have been searching for well over, like proper searching, like every single day for well over a month now. I've learned so much about patience in this time. Like, God is really testing me when it comes to patience, but I really think there is like a lot of hope with this one that I'm gonna go see today. I may be seeing another one as well this week, and yeah, I think if it feels right, it feels right. I'm just so excited, and this whole process has just been so crazy. And I know that the moment that I like say yes to whichever apartment that I move into, it's just going to be the biggest whirlwind of a journey. So I'm so excited to share that with you guys, because you guys know I had so much fun doing this room and everything and just doing stuff while I was at home. But I'm so ready to move on my own and to just start on this new journey. I just can't believe this is happening. Cab is coming in 15 minutes and I'm so excited. I've been looking into it for at least 6 months, but I've been actively searching for a month, and I just think I'm so ready at this point to just move on this new section of my journey. I can't wait to share everything with you guys as well, just because you guys know I share so much of my life with you. Hit a thumbs up right now if you're as excited as I am. And yeah, I don't know like chronologically how this video is gonna go, like how much in the past I am right now for when this is uploaded. Hopefully not too much, because that means that I found my apartment quickly. But you guys, just think about this. You guys can skip to the end of this video. You guys are pretty much going to see my apartment before I know, because you could skip forward, but don't skip. You guys are going to watch this video in real time, okay? It's happening. Like, it's actually happening. Sorry. How are you? Me and Mum are just like saying, I love this area so much and I want to live there.
So as you make your way in, you've got the lovely open plan kitchen living area.
I love this. Yes. Thank you. Oh my gosh, guys. So I just got home. Set you down. I just got home. I made an offer, which basically it doesn't mean anything. I'm not buying the apartment, but making an offer basically just means that like you said that you want it. I basically just went for the asking price of rent, and I'm just gonna wait to hear. I actually met the landlord and he was super nice. Mum really got a good vibe. I really got a good vibe. It's crazy this was actually like the first apartment that I ended up viewing, because I actually was supposed to go view at least another 2 or 3 apartments at this point, but each landlord or estate agent has just like not gotten back to me, which is crazy. And I think that's really like God's way of just like opening doors for me, because this one felt almost too easy. So I'm just waiting to hear back from the estate agent to let me know if I got it or not. Hope that I did, and I am gonna let you guys know as well. So I'll let you guys know. Oh my gosh, guys, I got the apartment. Today is the 13th of April and I officially move in on the 1st of May. I've got about 2.5 weeks until I actually move in, so there's gonna be like a lot of like prep that I guess is gonna happen before I move in, which is gonna be crazy. And I'm moving out. Yeah, I don't really know what else is to come, but a ton of stuff like hauls for home. I'm just going to be getting a ton of stuff, and even though my place is furnished, it should be quite bare, so making it my own is going to be insane. And I can't wait to show you guys an empty-ish apartment tour, just like what the apartment comes like, and then I'm going to show you guys me transforming it. I might do like room by room, we'll see. As you guys know, I love doing them kinds of videos. Your girl is growing up. Spoken to you guys in a while. Done a fair bit of shopping, but I actually move in like 3 days. How many days do I have? 4. No, I think it's like 3 or 4 days, not counting the day obviously that I move. Or am I don't even know. I move on Tuesday basically, and it's Saturday today, so I'm doing last minute shopping. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why she's happy. She's very happy. Okay guys, so I just got back from shopping and I've got so much stuff. This is some of the boxes of random stuff that's in here. Also, my little boo-boo. Baby, you can't come with me. My apartment doesn't allow pets, and it's one of the saddest things in the entire world, because if I was allowed, I would so take Boo with me, but I can't come home and visit you all the time, okay? He's of course always been our family cat, but he's always been the closest to me, so I do get really worried about him. But he's kind of just like sitting in my boxes, and he actually sat on this mirror yesterday and he actually turned it on and he was like, what is happening? But yeah, we've got like a mixture of stuff in here. It's kind of hard because I have a cat sitting on it, and I don't mind because I really just want to cherish time with him. You're probably thinking, why am I letting him sit on everything? But why not? So I've just got like a bunch of like mugs and stuff in there. Got first aid kit, got my protein shake that I wanted to take, wooden spoons. I have so many things in here. A lot of them aren't cute stuff though. A lot of them are just necessities. Like, I guess this is the only cute thing that I got, and I got this from Next Home. They're like marble placemats and coasters, which I thought was so nice. But apart from that, from Primark, I got all my towels, just white fluffy towels, and they're from their luxury section and they're really soft. I'm gonna wash them before I go though here. Got loads of just toiletries and stuff. Got some shampoos. I actually bought some more Maui Moisture stuff. There's just so much in here, it's like too much to show you. Cake tins, trays, like I got this cute little bamboo tray. I don't even know where I'm going with my apartment yet as far as like what it's gonna look like, because I just have got the basics. So apart from those mugs and this, that's like the only like decorative stuff I've actually bought. Everything else is honestly just practical stuff. Like I've got socks, I've got robe, I've got bath mat. Legit, that's literally everything. Like absolute trash right now, but I'm really happy with everything that I've bought so far. There's a couple of big things that I still have to get. Actually, I have a £100, I believe, voucher from Debenhams, so I'm gonna probably pick up my cutlery, like glasses from there, what else, plates, bowls, all of that stuff. What else? Oh, I might get that from IKEA, and I've got to go IKEA as well, which is really important for me to do. Yeah, this is really tiring, and it's just so hard to like think of everything that I need to pack. Like that's the main thing. Of course, like the thing is I'm not moving across the world. I'm literally like a 25-minute drive away from my home now, so it's really not that far. It is in a different part of London. Mum is gonna help me move. She took the day off work, bless her, and my granddad as well, and my brother should be around. So I've got my whole family, which I'm so blessed to have them all dropping everything for me to help me move into my first place. When I talk about it, I get really emotional because I think there's always going to be a part of you that feels slightly not ready, because I don't think there's ever going to be something that you do that's totally new that you're 100% ready for in every single way. Like emotionally, I feel like I'm ready to live on my own. Like I'm ready, but it's all gonna feel very real, and just like waving goodbye to my family is gonna be really crazy, and I think gonna be emotional because I've never lived on my own before, so it's gonna be crazy. I've actually never lived out of home before. I've only ever lived in this house, and then the house I lived in as a child, like young child, but this has been my childhood home. So yeah, that's why I'm really glad that I get to keep my room pretty much the way that it is. Like, I am massive on fighting fear. Anything that scares me, I know that the best experience of my life is going to be on the other end of things that scare me. Not necessarily like really scary stuff, like things you shouldn't be doing. I mean, you know, the things that, you know, they feel like you're taking a risk. You feel like you're not exactly playing it safe. And I feel like those situations in your life are actually the moments that really define you and help you to grow. So whereas I could have played it safe and stayed at home for a couple more years and waited to move out with someone, I decided I want to do it myself. Instead of waiting for one of my friends to be ready to move out, I decided to do it myself. And even though it's really hard and it's a lot of pressure on me, it took a lot of saving, it's a lot, I'm so grateful that I've been able to be in this decision. And I hope that it encourages you guys that if you're in a place where you want to move forward through so many of the situations that I've been in, whether that be family related, whether that be to do with my upbringing, whether that was to do with previous relationships, friendships that I had, whenever there was something that I felt like, I guess, was really bringing me down and I guess tying me in, I almost always felt this feeling and need to escape, but I wasn't able to. I didn't have the funds for it. I didn't have the emotional strength for it. Those things always come, but just you have to focus on the finishing line sometimes. And I think, although you shouldn't get too caught up in being like, this is my goal and I'm not going to stop until I get there, it's a good mindset, but it also can be unhealthy. You need to have that real balanced mindset of taking baby steps but keeping your eye on the finishing line, keeping your mind on the finishing line. And I think that's what's really helped me pull through. As soon as my last relationship ended, I didn't just chuck everything in the air and was like, I'm moving, I'm doing everything that I always wanted to do. I didn't just, you know, just make all these split decisions stupidly. I really thought about it for a whole year. I've been really thinking about this for a long time now and building myself up to be emotionally ready for it, to be financially ready for it. Just like everything that's been running up to this, it has been a long time coming. And if you're in a place where right now you cannot afford to move out, if that be your, I guess, finish line, your current finish line, if it be you want to not hang around with a certain group of people anymore, if it be that you really want to aim for a dream job, whatever that may be, you have to keep your eye on it, but focus on all the little baby steps that you take until you get there. I didn't just walk straight to this apartment, get it straight away the moment that I wanted it. I had it envisioned in my mind. I knew what I wanted, and I wasn't going to say yes to anything other than what I wanted, and I wanted it to happen in the way that it was supposed to, but I was patient on timing. And I think being patient in timing is such a hard lesson to learn in life, and I think we're constantly learning to be patient, that God truly blesses you with things when you're ready for them. And I think that's something I've really noticed in my life, is that sometimes you may think that you're ready for something, but if you get it too soon, it may crush you, you may ruin it, you might not be ready for it in that moment. But that time of being prepared for this, it's so worth it, because even though I'm slightly afraid, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm like really alone, I'm really doing this, it's a massive step. I have something definitely to be proud of, to have worked hard to get here and to be so grateful to God for blessing me with something like this. It took time. So if you're in this place where you're like, I want to move out, I want to do this, I want to do that, it's going to come. It really will come. Just be patient and keep your mind on your goal. Like, really focus on your finishing line, that specific finishing line.
From a whisper, collared shirt down by my feet.
So guys, it is officially moving day. Oh wait, I'm not crying. Like my voice when I wake up just sounds like this, and I kind of have a, I don't know, I don't have a very like clean, clear voice. A lot of people are like, is she about to cry? No, that's just my voice. She packed my clothes. Yeah, how bad and last minute is that? Like, I'm literally moving today. I just want to like say one last thing. I feel like this video has just been like full of emotional little things, but before we head into, I guess, the final stage of this moving vlog. I just want to point out, this time last year I was a very broken-hearted person. I was suffering so much this time last year, and although there are like new, I guess, hurdles to overcome this time last year was a very different story. And if you had told me last year that a year from today, that I would be moving out on my own and my life looked totally different, I just would not have believed you. It's crazy. I'm getting really emotional because it's just, I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want to cry, but it's just like such a big step just to like be moving into a place of my own. And I'm really glad that I got everything furnished, so I didn't take my bed. Like everything's here still, like even though my room's gonna look kind of bare, I can still keep clothes here because God knows I need the extra space. Although the storage in my new apartment's really good, but you'll see that in the next video. It's gonna take some adjusting, and there's a lot to overcome and there's a lot to conquer, but I know that I'm gonna be okay, and I know that I'm gonna be more than okay. I'm really glad that I got to share this experience with you because I've experienced so many highs and lows on camera for the last couple of years, I suppose. I have so many emotions. I woke up today with so much anxiety just thinking like today is the day. I'm anxious because I really want to like get everything right. Like I don't want to forget stuff, and I don't want to, like, obviously I want to be prepared there. I'm also sad because obviously like this is the first time I gotta cry because I love my mom so much, but it's the first time I'm like living without my mom. Oh my god, I get so emotional when I talk about this. If I do this in front of her, she'll cry, like, so I can't be doing this in front of her because I need to remain strong for her, you know? I need to remain strong. Am I always crying on camera? What is my life? It's gonna be scary, but I'm gonna be reliant on God, and I'm gonna be reliant on growing as a human being, growing as a soul. Like, I'm so excited. I'm freaking scared at the same time, but I'm excited for what I'm gonna grow in. And let's commence the last part of this vlog before we get there. Let's do this.
Be alone with you, and maybe that would make it okay. I just wish you had all the things I couldn't say, and I am sorry I've been reckless since you walked away. Let go of my hand, you're too far gone. You're not trying to save me, it's not fair to hold back this time. Last goodbye, and why still try to give